what about your spiritual health, spiritual habits? I have seen as a pastor many people develop a New Year's resolution to read their Bible and keep it, and it really, really benefit them spiritually. So I'd like to encourage you to do that. But where do you start, right? Where do you start? Well, I want to give you the best Bible reading plans for 2026 and hope that you'll take one of them. I'll save the one that I'm going to do myself for the end, but these others are really good as well. All right, so the first group of Bibles that I would really recommend, I've done this the last couple years and seen so many people benefit from this, would be the 1 Year Bible. They have the New Testament section to read, Old Testament section to read, Psalm, and a little section of Proverbs. So that variety often helps people, and I know it helped you. Okay, now I like the Legacy Standard Bible, and that would be from MacArthur's group. They've also just put out one similar, not with Tyndale, but similar that's helpful too. Same idea. Pick one of those, and I know you would benefit. It's just like $20 or less on most Christian bookstores, Amazon, so forth. And the second group of Bible studies are online. And let me highlight this for you, especially if you mainly read on your phone or tablet. The YouVersion has put out 30 different through the Bible schedules, and they are good, right? A lot of these chronological, topical, just take your pick of so much variety. Chronological is interesting. It's fun if you've never done that. The Bible is organized 66 books over 1,500 years, and so they're organized in a library that's more genre-based, right? All of the poetry's over here, history's here, and so sometimes sitting down and reading through it chronologically from when it appeared in time is helpful. It's a good reference, so maybe you wouldn't want to try that one. A third one here is really fascinating, especially for those of you who are self-starters and really want to try to develop your own. And let me share a resource. You may have come across this. This is put out by John Dyer, the Bible Reading Plan Generator.com. I really enjoy what he has done here. In this, you can choose whatever format you want, calendar, list, weeks, by books, and then it just, on the right here, gives you a printout of that Bible reading. You can choose to do through the Old Testament, or just through the New Testament, or Old Testament, New Testament. You can choose chronological instead of the traditional order with the genre-based, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, straight from Genesis to Revelation. You can choose to just do 5 days of the week, and the weekends maybe you set aside for deeper study. I just say, really good job, John, in what you've done here. And I actually will use this for the Bible reading plan that I'm going to recommend to do for 2026 here. Our last resource that I'll recommend to you, actually I'm offering it free for the next 5 days on Kindle. This is one that I wrote, Developing a Daily Devotional Time with God. It's only 100 pages, but it gives some tips and direction in how to do this on a daily basis. Meaning, what do I do? How do I study the Bible? How do I read the Bible? But in the back of that book, this is why I'm offering this for free. In the back of that little booklet, I have Appendix 2. There's a simple Bible reading schedule that if you order the print copy, it's just right there, Genesis to Revelation. And as you read, you can mark it off. Okay, read, mark it off, read, mark it off. The second, this is actually small, medium, large, and the second one is McShane's Bible reading schedule. For those of you who want a little more challenging Bible reading, Robert Murray McShane's a pastor in the 1800s in Scotland, and really a godly man. He has morning and evening, and so you have a little bit in the morning, a little bit in the evening. Some people like doing this where you read the morning on your own, the evening with your family. But again, it's Genesis and Matthew. And then the evening, he'll have you reading two places, in the Old Testament and New Testament as well. Then the last little one I highlight there is reading through the Bible in 10 different places. And so that's a little much, but you may enjoy reading 10 chapters of the Bible every day. For the new year, I'm taking one of those develop your owns, and I'll put a PDF link to where you could do this one if you'd like. It's Genesis to Revelation for 2026, handling it not 3 chapters a day, but tackling the next main section. So some days you have 2 chapters, some days you have 5 chapters. But honestly, you think that's a lot, and it is if you've never done this. So if you want to start with just 1 chapter, that's fine. But you'll find that 15 minutes a day is almost too short once you start really listening to God through His Word. So don't shortchange yourself with the power available for change through His Word. Again, as you pick one of these, let me know which one you develop and give some feedback on different things that you've tried that may be helpful to others who are watching. Right? May the Lord bless you in this new year to develop this life-changing habit.